Good evening, folks. Welcome on this Tuesday evening of 2 Point Hospital. I just saw when I opened the game that it's got a remix thing going on. So in the news, play challenging hypothetical scenarios in the prototype of Bungle's hospital simulation software. Rendered environments of medical intrigue, etc., etc. Will be used to train administrators, but first they need someone that's you to test it out. So it's hospital missions, but not hospital missions. Just a remix. Not sure what that's about. But they said that's in preparation or just before they go live with the console versions of the game. However, we are on separate missions. We are in our Blighton, where we have to deal with lots of disease outbreaks. Oh, there we go. Dear Hospital Administrator, I would like to invite you to use Remix or Rendered Environments of Medical Intrigue .x, a software that simulates hospital management, if you can imagine such a thing. It will be used to train the county's administrators of the future in a safe setting where people aren't actually dying, but it's not ready just yet. Software needs to analyze existing hospitals to model its hypothetical healthcare scenarios. Those scenarios will need testing too, preferably by someone who knows what they're doing. If it wasn't clear, please test out the software. That'd be swell, thanks. Sophie Nova, CEO of Bungle Technologies. Like a hospital simulator. Kind of like... Yeah, so you get these fake stars, digital stars by completing Bungle's simulated scenarios. We're still on the main star, so we'll keep doing that. Just want to make sure that the sound is working before I kick off. Occasionally the sound kicks me. Not working right. Okay, slow speed, slow speed. Staff training required. Mervyn Sandals. Okay. You have a training room yet? We do not have a training. Oh, we do. And it's currently being used.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Oh, we just had an earthquake as well. Okay. Let's see. Profit 30,000. Expenses 18,000. Now we're still upgrading a few stuff. Our drug mixer 2 needs maintenance. Turtle Head emergency. There's been an outbreak of turtle head after a Bungle experiment inadvertently and temporarily strengthened the gravity in certain parts of the county. So right now, except for the group looking for treatment, we'll be rewarded if we treat this group. Should we have them sent here? Challenge: cure 7 patients with turtle head. Treatment room head office, 0 in the hospital. Time limit 90 days, 10 rep, 10 corrosion, $10,000. So turtle head. Somewhere in there, so between 10 and 12,000 to treat. So if we get 7, that's 70,000, so we can make our money back if we get a treatment room for turtle head. Even if not successful for the challenge itself, might be good for the turtle head. Just worried about this Bungle CEO not still being on the ground. It's going to upset all our patients. Yeah, just stand there, don't talk to anyone. Yeah, we've already had one patient storming off in a huff after talking to that person. Taking a break. Oh yeah, this is the person that's been brainwashed. Unhappy, I hate my job. Brainwashed by the old foundation. Oh man. I wonder if this person's gonna quit. I'm not sure what we can do once they've reached the 0% happiness. Attractive environment. Energized. Good room. No complaints, but been brainwashed. Didn't actually say anything about that brainwashed bit. Make them unhappy. Is there a patient in there? No. So put him on a break. In the box. Gone, cool. Take a break. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like as soon as they get some happiness back, it goes down again. How long does brainwash last? Do they have something that will treat brainwash? Like a decontamination of the brainwashing unit. Entertainment. Boredom. Boredom. Hunger. Decorative items. Boredom. Gramophone. Bamboo bench. Sophisticated bench. Chance drink machine. Puppet show. Singing fish. Indoor fountain. Large fountain. Increase room prestige. Lantern. Decorative item. Fir tree. Increase hospital attractiveness. Okay. I'm not sure what it can be. I thought maybe putting him in there will actually give us a bit of a thought on covering his happiness. You've been brainwashed. Yeah, okay. Saw a CEO feeling. Charming, funny, been brainwashed. Yeah. Can I build a room around her that's just... Oh, maybe... Well, if you build a room, they get kicked out. But maybe you can like literally enclose her when she's a little bit away from the others. Like literally enclose her so she can't get out until her visit is over. Yeah, we'll make it comfortable. She can, if she wants to, she can drop a wee on the ground. Oh, what's this? Why? But I do want to lock it in. Are they seeing my cunning plan? Ah, not reachable, okay. Yeah, looks like there's problems of reachability. Drink fountain? these ones this way. I want to lock her in and keep her away from my staff. Can't talk to anybody. Display skeleton. Ooh. Hold on. Try this. Looks like they don't like us building more. Sorry, you can't pass here. No can do. Try that ice sculpture. Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they up on my my tricks here. It's like, we know what you're trying to do. Can't do that. Like, I don't care about their health. Actually do these. Just gonna move it out a little bit and see if I can then place that one. Yeah, okay, so we can place that. And then actually, you know what? I want it to be good enough that just put in there a moment ago. Why can't I be rude like this? Sorry, hospital administrator randomly decided I can't allow you to roam free unless unless we don't need to like completely ensconce her, like completely close her, but what we can do is make it a maze. So she has to walk a very long way around to actually get out of the maze. Okay, we can sell this. So our new strategy is, sure, you can go wherever you want to. However, I'm not going to make it easy for you. Probably use benches if we actually now I want this to be neatly aligned, so this is the new counter CEO strategy. Yeah, it's the office plan, new office plan. What do you mean? Lock it in there. Just don't want to make it easy. Oh. Can't she squeeze through over there? Yes, she can. Okay. If she wants to, she can throw stuff in the bin. My own staff, we can click and drag away from her wherever she ends up. Doesn't have to make it easy for her. For example, this staff guy was going somewhere. If they can the roots find through this, They might just walk around through a different door. Wouldn't that be irony? Okay. More benches. More benches. One more row. See how it works. Okay, a few more. The story, which is like a crude solution to something, reminds me of a tale my parents like to tell. When I was a kid, our school, we had rugby. It was one of the sports our school played. And if you've ever seen rugby players practice, you've got your front pack, which is the scrum or the forwards. And I was in the forwards as a kid in primary school, and I was the lock, which is like the second row from the front, so not the front three guys, but the lock, which is just behind them. And for one practice session, they actually put me at the front, like as a lock, not a lock, but a prop, which is like one of the two side guys on the front of a rugby scrum team. And on that particular day, we didn't have on the scrum machine, which was like a metal contraption that you practice against when you don't have an opposing team. And on that particular day, the metal machine didn't have like cushions against the metal railings that you push against. And man, that hurt my shoulders. We're kids, man. We're like tiny kids. Anyway, and you've got all the guys pressing up behind you to push into the metal machine. And the following day or the next practice, I was like, no man, my shoulders hurt too much after that. I'm gonna prepare for this. And I actually wore like basically all the t-shirts like to the rugby practice, which is like 10-15 t-shirts or something, just to cushion the shoulders against the metal studs. And yeah, the coach got wind of it and was like, what the hell is this? And told my parents about it. I was like, no, don't do that. It was like a heavy solution to a simple problem. There we go. Let's see how this works. Sure, you can reach our staff room. Now she's going to turn around and go the other way. Also, this guy can actually go there. Fine. Fortunately, we can't click and drag visitors. Shock clinic. That's what happens if you simultaneously put a knife in a toaster and a fork in a power socket. It will cost 30,000 to build. How quickly can she cover this maze? I want to make it the longest walking distance possible. And does it count towards her visit time? Can't see it actually moving.
A charming little story in the news today. Little Kathy Crumple reported her cat missing a week ago, but I'm happy to say
have to give
Mr.
her
Whiskers has been found safe
if it
and
doesn't
sound
actually
in the
progress.
Sweaty Palms Casino.
The waiting
Apparently,
time.
he made enough playing the slots to buy himself a half-ton bag of catnip. Marvelous.
Before the eye still. It's not actually taking any time from a visit.
Patients that leave negative reviews will be identified and targeted personally.
It's not acceptable. Doing this too quickly. me keep this not reachable. Surely it's reachable. Just want to block it. Can we do maybe bin? I just got you. Okay. That's not correct. Yeah, so just with a does of an obstacle course. There you go. Figure out how to get back there. How's your wayfinding, Mrs. Orb? How's your wayfinding? Staff promotion. Warwick binds theory for promotion from junior doctor to doctor.
Janitor, to repair drug mixer.
Yeah, so it's not actually doing anything for her. This guy going. Oh, PNG business. Taking the long way around. Because their pathfinding tells them that this route is kind of long. Yeah, I think they're wise to these tactics, programmers. Shock clinic required. It's not moving this at all. I expect some of the wasted time would have actually moved this along. Looks like she wants to definitely get to training. Might have to sell all these benches.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio.
Maybe if she starts talking to a staff member, we just take the staff member away.
Requests have been pouring in for us to play Jasmine Odyssey's latest single, The Toes of Love. Unfortunately, we don't have the rights to that one,
Okay,
so how about some background music instead?
Staff promotion. Jess Orange is promoted from junior assistant to assistant. Congratulations.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Yeah, it's still not moving. Yeah, I think this is actually going to be a straight walk down this corridor.
Maintenance needed in pest control.
Okay, that failed. Okay. There you have it, kids. Programmers sometimes outsmart you. Have to find another way to cheat the system. Maybe just to live through it. Keep an eye on if she starts talking to anyone, I'll try and drag them away. You've got work to do. Luckily these don't lose value, so just sell them. Like, I wonder where that all those benches go. I'm sure there was like a big waiting area here. Unoptimally laid out. I don't want to pull them out of training though. Not sure what that actually does if you pull them out of training. Building training. Don't talk to myself. Filtering, great. We can upgrade our decryptor to make it more effective. Also, probably time I build this head office. Head office 30,000. Minimum size 4x4. Oh, I wanted to build a ward. Humongous ward. Let me build a humongous ward first. And how humongous do you all want it to be? So this might have room for 8, but this might only have room for 4 beds. This ward. Ooh, it's got pods as well. A bed that can withstand a crash landing. Jasmine bed. Probably another screen as well, at least one more screen. Oh, no, that's another screen. We've got 4, 7, can be maths, 7, 10 beds. Not bad. Wall monitor, a medical cabinet, and a weighing machine. And then we also need bins and nice sculptures. Roughly speaking, that will cover it. And first, 72. Oh man, I love this game's like just chill, like cafe style music. Chill, relax. Do not worry about anything in the world. Yeah, I think it looks like prestige level 5 is the highest you can go. We're not getting any new prestige with all these extra prestige. But it counts for training speed. Beautiful. the 3 nurses working in there. And we completely missed what we were trying to build, which was our head office. I think we should be able to squeeze in there. It's going to be a 4 by something.